So, hello and welcome back to the second part of my London vlog. I thought I would jump on here really quickly and just preface this video by saying I'm going to start with where I left you last, which was at, I had just left Longchamp. So I'm going to start you at that piece of footage. So just in case you didn't see the first one, you will know where we left. And then we're going to head and do a little bit of mooching. I had a fabulous day. The sun was shining and I was doing my favorite thing, which was looking at beautiful items. Now, the next part of this whole thing will be sharing with you some of the purchases that I made, but I'm not going to share that with you until I have shared all of the vlog footage. Anyway, I hope you enjoy and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye. So a fabulous hour in Longchamp, as always. The team were glorious, as you would always expect. The store looks absolutely phenomenal. I hope you love the footage as and when you see it. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I think they've done an amazing job. What particularly really caught me was how light it was. And by the way, this isn't sponsored, I'm just saying. You know, I'm just very passionate about this brand. But it was so light, and they've removed the graphics from the window, which makes it even brighter. It's made such a difference. So fantastic job, fantastic team. I bought 2 pieces and I'm very excited for when those arrive for me to show you. The fact that one of them is going to take 4 weeks gives you an indication of the fact that there may be something special about it, and I think you're going to see it as a lot of fun. So on my way to Selfridges, I thought I would stop off in Swarovski because they have beautiful displays, and look at how gorgeous this pink is. That watch I thought was stunning. The pink was beautiful. The necklaces, the bracelets, I could have bought a lot in here. As it happens, I bought nothing. But it was because I'd already just spent a fair amount in Longchamp and I was going to Selfridges. But I did think about those pink earrings as well, but I have some pink studs. These Golden Goose embellished sneakers, they were about £1,600. Saw these immediately, thought of Dale. Look how beautiful these bags are, and those Aquazura shoes as well. Stunning. More Golden Goose embellished sneakers. Oh, stunning. Look how gorgeous those jewellery boxes are. The colours are beautiful. And these Gina embellished shoes, I think 1,650. Stunning platforms, embellished. These were £16,000. They're beautiful, but £16,000. And who wouldn't want a Swarovski dinner set? Of course, I would go for the pink. I was loving the palette. Beautiful. And I quickly stopped in Disney as well because they had the Pride collection. How fun are these pieces? I'm going to order some of this online just because I thought it was super cute. And oh, those stitches, they're so cute. The mugs as well. I just didn't want to be carrying a mug around with me. Now, here I am in Selfridges. Those were Lingy bags, I want to say. Paco Rabanne. I remember Paco Rabanne for the fragrances, but it's really making a bit of a resurgence, which is always nice to see. These Versace totes, kind of book tote style pieces I'm quite a big fan of. I know that people think they're a little tacky, but I happen to quite like them. And I think the price points aren't terrible. Louboutin, beautiful. You know how I feel about Louboutin. That clutch is gorge. They'd had a little bit of a rework of where some of the pieces were versus when I was there about 6 weeks ago. Beautiful. This Paloma. Oh, I know you're probably thinking, Nick, stop talking about it. Buy it already. It is so pretty. The grey, because it has the embellishment, that kind of neutral grey would work for me. Beautiful. And that small black Paloma, beautiful for an evening bag. These Tom Ford pieces, I always think are really nice, but a really substantial price point. Some Balmain pieces here. I think that's the Balmain Buzz bag, if I'm not mistaken. It's been known to be mistaken. These I thought looked like glasses cases. I know they're clutches, but they looked like a glasses case to me, and they were quite expensive. And then I thought I'd just show you some embellished pieces here. I did like this though. Simple, effective, yeah. Then you have resale fridges as well. So if anyone's looking for pre-loved pieces, I mean, 6,915 for a Chanel, 3,100 for this kind of vintage, like Kelly Chanel. Wow, wow, wow. Who doesn't need an embellished two-piece set like this from Prada? Stunning. And I was really interested in this Valentino piece. I kept looking at it. Didn't love it as when I got close up, but it caught my eye, and the crystal work on these bags was stunning. I don't love the studs. I don't love the Roman studs, but you cannot fault the crystal work. It was beautiful. This tote was also really intricate. Beautiful gold, not normally a colour I gravitate towards, but really liked it on that piece. I took the opportunity to revisit the Kusama boutique, or the Louis Vuitton by Kusama collection in the boutique. You had Pochette Matisse, you had a Neverfull, you had some ready-to-wear and on the go. I said in the vlog that I did with Steph recently that version of the Pochette Matisse is the only one that's ever interested me. Not enough to buy it, but it's been more interesting. And I do think this bucket bag was really cute. Here's a little Dior piece from Selfridges. Isabel Marant. I follow Sheerlux on TikTok. Here he goes again about TikTok. And they wear Isabel Marant a fair amount. And I always think they style it really nicely. I like that a lot. These are Issey Miyake pieces, which are really interesting. I can't quite figure out how you style them, if I'm honest. They don't look the most comfortable to wear either, but I think very visually interesting. I prefer them when they're stuffed like they are here, and personally in those brighter colours. Now, if you're looking for that capucines that everyone says looks like a ghost and you don't want to pay the price point, here you go. There's your bag. There's your bag. These I always think are hilarious. I don't know where you're wearing it, but why not? Have you ever just thought I'd love my bag to injure me? That was what this was giving for me. Look at that one there. The strap has spikes on it. The back, that is a painful piece. I don't know what they're selling there, but it's certainly not fashion. Diesel having a bit of a resurgence. Love to see it. Beautiful sparkles. Fun. Would these be something I would buy? No. But are they eye-catching? For sure. I thought this was a really nice Vivienne Westwood kind of clutch on chain. A little bit of Stella here, that beautiful, beautiful Falabella clutch. The colour was absolutely gorgeous with that hardware. And I had to stop for a glass of wine, maybe 2, maybe 3 at the wine bar. Because, well, why not? So there we are. I did throw a Diet Coke into the mix as well. But yeah, I had a great time. I was there for 1 hour and 45. Okay, so totally don't know if I'm supposed to admit this on camera, but I am tipsy. I only planned on spending 20 minutes at that wine bar. I was there for 1 hour and 45, and I had 4 drinks. But yeah, probably shouldn't admit that on camera, but do you know what? This is the life we lead. I was having a fabulous time, and they kept saying, do you want another? So I kept saying, yeah, let's have another. And then at some point went, ooh, that's hit me. Anyway, let's keep going. Now for some ready-to-wear. I don't buy a huge amount of high-end ready-to-wear, as you know, but always good to see. And there were some brands in here that I hadn't heard of before, and it really makes me think I need to broaden my horizons. To be honest, I'm someone who thinks that I have a fairly kind of broad amount of brands that I'm buying from, but, you know, we can always do more. We can always do more. There I am in the mirror. You can see me. Hello. And here we are with some lovely pieces. I think these were Vivienne Westwood. I wish that this cardigan didn't have red in it. I'm loving a cardigan at the moment, I have to say. I thought these jeans were great, really fun. I love a statement trouser, as we know. Love a statement trouser. I thought they were fun, different. Thought the shirt was cute. Quite eye-catching. I think I know a couple of people who have that, actually. It's a nice piece. Then you had some kind of showcase pieces in there. Alexander McQueen. So this was, I thought this kind of polo shirt was really interesting. That kind of two-piece set. They just had some really interesting kind of fabrics and prints and patterns, and I always love to see that. I love to see something a bit different. This was all quite edgy, which again isn't necessarily something I would buy, but I love seeing items that maybe spark a bit of curiosity or that potentially make me think slightly differently about the way that I approach my fashion and design. So yes, I like to see this. Of course, I'm like a moth to a flame with anything bright. So I was straight here. Those were Marnie pieces. The Comme des Garçons, fabulous. This is very much my style. I loved this jacket. I thought it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There I am frantically looking for a price. Then you had this fantastic kind of trouser set. This was sort of a vest, and then you had these amazing, amazing trousers. Look at those. Could you not see me wearing those? The zips, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Loved. Loved. I'm kind of tempted to try like a sweater vest. What do we think? Should I try a sweater vest? I liked this kind of cardigan sweater vest type situation, and those trousers too. Amazing. Anyway, I quickly popped over to Dior. This was an interesting saddlebag. I believe this is kind of the men's collection. I thought this sculpture was so cool. Look how cool that is. I think that's made out of sand. Loved. Saint Laurent, Rive Gauche. Love a Rive Gauche. Spoken about it before. Always said I would get a Rive Gauche over a book tote. I don't have either, but if I was going to, I would buy a Rive Gauche. Then you have these. Look at those Von Dutch jeans, that jacket. Oh my word, how incredible. How incredible. Love the pattern. I did not even dare to try them on but there's every part of me that wishes I was able to wear something like that because so cool. Bit of Moschino, love this t-shirt. Again, love to look at a price point. So $2.20, super cute. The teddy bear from Moschino. I would get it in black. To be honest, although I think I would wear white more, I would not want to run the risk of ruining it. So I'd need to get it in something that wouldn't stain as easily. So there you had a few kind of different pieces. Again, I think that's Moschino still. Could be wrong, but I think it is. But yeah, super cute. Ice skating outfit, potentially. Look at this bag. It's Roberto Cavalli. It is so beautiful. I've spoken about Cavalli bags and the intricacy of them. I put them in the same category as Lanvin, although they're a little bit flashier than the Lanvin pieces. But so, so gorge. I actually really liked that tote as well. Oh, here we are. He's doubled up the footage. Back to Moschino. Just in case you missed it the first time, you weren't sold, I'm going to show you again. I'm going to tell you the same thing. If I was going to buy any of that, I would buy the teddy bear t-shirt in black. You're probably thinking, Nick, why haven't you just removed the footage? Well, do you know what? This is the nature of the process, okay? Sometimes we make mistakes. I've inserted this footage twice. I'm going to talk over it twice. And you're going to get to see the ice skating outfit again as well, which I'm sorry if anyone owns it. But I more feel sorry for you for owning it. Anyway, here is a Palm Angels bag. I'd never seen one of these before. It was about £1,200. I went to Celine briefly. Now, I wasn't thrilled here. So they had some nice stuff. But I asked to see the belt bag in the colour, I think it was pollen. And she said, do you have 10 minutes to wait? Yes, I do. It's in the store. Fine. Here I am waiting. In the store, which meant me think it was in that concession. I was there for 15 minutes. So I ended up saying, I'm really sorry. I've got to go. I had to tell the colleague. I said, please apologise to your colleagues. I've been waiting here for too long. I'm off. And I went to Louis Vuitton because I wanted to go and see the monogram. Wasn't enamoured. If I'm honest, wasn't enamoured. I do like the twist though. The twist has been growing on me significantly. Thought this was beautiful. With those soft blues. And I really loved this orange actually as well. So I think this probably says it all. I just walked through Chanel, not even wanting to be a customer, walked through the brand. And then the sales assistant, I stopped because they had this beautiful crystal encrusted classic flap, which of course you know I could not get a photo of for love nor money. But this beautiful crystal encrusted, I stopped, double took, stopped to look then at the jewellery case that was in front of me because I've mentioned that I might want a pair of Chanel earrings, and the sales assistant looked me up and down and then went back to talking to their colleague. Now, I've heard questionable things about the customer service, but I've always thought, oh, you know, maybe people exaggerate, etc. No, that was like a not even going to worry about you. So yeah, that was a disappointing experience without even trying to have an experience. But look at these beautiful Manolos, those pink in particular, stunning. Here was a fun Fendi baguette that I spied just as I was walking through the store. And here's a little bit from Burberry. Like I said, I like Burberry, but I don't necessarily feel like I connect with the direction that they've taken the brand aesthetically. Here you have some beautiful Vivienne Westwood jewellery. I was going to have a little peek at some earrings. Love the necklaces, sunglasses, brooches, lots of really fun stuff. Love that kind of orb key ring. Loved that brooch. Was very, very tempted by that. I mean, spoiler alert, I didn't buy it, but I was very tempted to do so. Here's a tote from Stella McCartney that I quite liked. I don't know why. There's nothing captivating on the surface, but I seem to quite like it. This Givenchy bag, beautiful. Beautiful. Love, love, love the rainbow. And I was loving this. But I think it was the mixture of the material. I loved that material. And I loved the chain straps. Don't know how comfortable they would be, but beautiful aesthetically. I do like the Givenchy shoppers, and I'm starting to really like those book tote style bags. Maybe I do need one. This was beautiful. Not necessarily bag style that I would go for, but the crystals were stunning. Yeah, some nice pieces from Givenchy. I have to say, I am liking those, book tote style bags. Chloe, I've expressed my feelings on Chloe, but when I was at the wine bar earlier in the day, I kept seeing these two, that kind of mint green and the pink, so I thought I have to go and just have a little look. They had some nice pieces, some nice pastels. I can see why people like Chloe. It just won't be a brand for me. Then I went and had a little snoop in Mulberry, the beautiful pink that's available. You've got the East-West Bayswater there. They had a couple of softies, if I'm not mistaken. That beautiful pink Bayswater at the top there. That's stunning. And actually, I've said in a recent video how I wish they had the Bayswater in the pink, and I forgot actually they'd already brought it out, which is why it wasn't in new release. Anyway, there's me again. Hello. Here's some of their summer pieces as well. The deck chair, the picnic blanket. Keep your eyes peeled for a video soon where I will share with you some of those pieces. Had to stop for a Sani. Definitely did. Here I am on an escalator. Again, you know I love to show you the escalators in London. And I decided to stop at the Ivy, waiting for a friend to have a glass or maybe two of champagne. She probably saw from earlier in the vlog. I don't think I needed it, but it was lovely. And I was having a me day. I was having a me moment, and I was treating myself. And here we are on our way to the Taste Festival. Beautiful London, in the sunshine. I couldn't live in London personally, but I love coming and visiting when I have the opportunity, and I'm so lucky with how close I live. This was some of the interior of the Taste Festival. Just got a couple of snaps for you. Beautiful weather, great food, great drinks, great company. We had a lovely, lovely time. I didn't get back home until fairly late. It was a lovely, lovely evening. I had a fantastic time. Like I said, fantastic food. These were delish. Like, delish. Had to snap a photo of those. They were gorge. We stayed until closing, and then we moved on to another bar. And what would a London vlog be without me on the train with a Burger King? I mean, come on, everyone. I also found about 15 photos of this pair of shoes. I think I was trying to convey I like those Alexander McQueen's. Me again. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a great time. As you can see, I was in London all day and all night. So I had a great time. I got home later than I planned, but hey, when you're having fun, who cares? And of course I ended up on the train doing my favourite thing, which was eating a Burger King, and I was watching some of my favourite people on YouTube passing the time. I was on the train for about an hour and a half, so what better way to catch up on some of the videos? But thank you so much, as always, for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. The next video will be sharing with you some of the beautiful purchases that I made. Thank you so much. Bye.